Hi, I'm Marna and this is the Dolls Rescue Channel. Holidays get away from me so quickly, so I'm starting early this year. I have all these ideas and then I run out of time and I find that I haven't done half of what I wanted to. This is a Poopsie surprise doll and we're going to show you how I made this dress today. I bought this on clearance. What I did this year so that I'd have everything together is I put all of my Halloween fabric in with my craft items and odd items like hats and cauldrons and all that sort of thing, all into one tub. When we went and got it, ta-da, it was all there and I was ready to start. This pattern for this dress, to me, it looks like Halloween meets Little House on the Prairie. Is one of Chelly Wood's patterns. I do go and I go to her videos, sometimes just long enough to thank her for the patterns, but I do make an effort to do that. I need to do it for this one. This is a 14-inch doll pattern. This is a 16-inch doll, so I thought I would try it. At this time, the only thing I adjusted was the sleeve length. It was too long. Next time, let's show you. Next time, I would take this top in a little more. And I like form-fitting clothes. I think it'd be cuter if it was like that than as baggy as it is. But this is how I made this dress. If you love rainbow high dolls, you'll really want to add Poopsie Surprise to your collection. How can you not love this doll? They have thick hair. It looks thin when you look close at the scalp, but because it's thick enough. And you can do all sorts of things with these hair. And this one is the doll between Amaya Raine from Rainbow High and the 24-inch Amaya Raine. Now I buy mine pre-used. And I think they've all come with at least part of their clothes, but not all shoes. And Darren has made some of the high heel soles, and we're going to make her shoes, we're going to make her stockings, and we're going to make her an outfit, and we're going to pierce her ears. So I went to get my patterns for my Poopsie Surprise. And I had found one online that I'd like to try. But I thought, oh, I should look at my patterns. So I got my book out and I'm going through it. Yeah, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. That is the ball jointed dolls. I have all kinds of patterns for those. This is all I had for the Poopsie Surprise, and I made this pattern. I took a Blythe pattern for the fold-over shirt where you don't have a shoulder seam, and I just adjusted it for the Poopsie Surprise. So what we're going to do, since I don't really have patterns until now, I went online and I found those Chelly Wood patterns. Thank you to Chelly Woods. We're going to try this little pioneer dress, only we're going to make it a Halloween dress and see if we can take this top, add some just a little darts, because they are small busted dolls. Big butt, small bust, kind of like me. I'm used to sewing for that. And we're going to see how it goes. First thing I'm going to do is cut my patterns out. I'm going to cut the top out, and then I'll stop and try that, holding it next to my doll, and see what kind of adjustments I need to do. I have the first stocking sewn in. I'm going to show you what I did. Before I cut this out, I'm going to do the other leg. And this is how I do these now. And I learned this from J Dolls UK. She taught me this. Actually, she taught everybody this on one of her videos. Jay is a genius and a very knowledgeable, not just doll collector, but also sewing for them. What I'm doing is I'm taking straight pins. I have this pulled snug, not tight, snug. And I'm lining up my straight pins where I want my seam to go. And I'm putting them kind of close so that I get this, the shape of the leg. And with the Poopsie Surprise dolls, there is a lot of shape. And I think the Rainbow Highs are the same way. They have a lot of shape to their legs. Now, not as much as the Poopsie because of the bend, but you still want a nice snug fit, and all the way down to the foot, you want a nice snug fit. So what I'm doing is I'm adding these pins as my sewing line. And when I get to the machine, I want this one here. When I get to the machine, I'll start at the top, I'll put that knot in, going back and forth, and I'll pull these pins out as I get to that seam, and I'll follow where those pins were to give me the shape. And then we'll cut this out and we'll see how they fit. Okay, so here's where we are. I've got the little dress going. I made an adjustment I think I'm going to be sorry about. We'll see in a minute. I've gathered my top. I've got to get that gathered all the way down to fit across here. I kind of wish I would have cut this down a little bit, but first time I'm doing the pattern, so we're doing it pretty much as is. I took a piece of this shirt pattern, or fabric, and I folded over once, and then I made like a bias tape. In other words, I cut this about like this, folded it in half, and I just ran my fingernail across it. And then I folded each side in like bias tape and ran a stitch down. And I'm going to use that on these cute little 3D printed shoes that Darren made. And what we're going to do is we're going to make little mules. Let's see how it works out. I've never done these with stockings before. So what I'm going to do, I did not finish the edges because I'm going to glue gun. I'm going to put that down, put this around the foot, measure it off, and then glue it. I love these Poopsie Surprise dolls. Oh, they are the predecessor to the addictive Rainbow High dolls. I have a full set that I'm going to put in their original clothes. Some already are. And then I have a full set now of Poopsie Surprise that I'm going to put in clothes that I make them and continue to make them. We're going to pierce her ears today.
When we pierce these ears, you've got a couple of issues. We try and drill straight in for posts, but if you want to use hoop earrings, or not hoop, but hook earrings.
Hoop and hook.
Yeah, hoop and hook. You have to come out the backside also. Not every doll's ear has a backside to the ear. In those cases, they can only wear posts where you're just drilling a hole into their head, basically. In this case, we're going to do both. We're going to drill a hole into the head, and we're also going to come in from the backside or front, either way it works, and meet up with that hole from the backside. The trick is that when we're drilling the hole, you want the hole to be small enough for a post that when the earring goes in, it just doesn't fall back out. So in those cases, this size, smaller size, it's basically just a little bit bigger than the diameter of the post earring, wire, whatever you want to call it, is good for that. But if you're trying to just wear hoop earrings, you're going to want a bigger size because that earring is curved and this is not. And when you're putting it in a human, obviously the ear is flexible, whereas this plastic is not. So let's get the drill bit and drill these holes. Okay, we took a pencil here and marked her ears, both sides. It took a little while. It's always difficult. You don't want it too far down to the bottom, too far up, too far forward, too far back. So just trying to get them pretty close here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the small drill bit and we're going to drill straight into the head, basically. Get us started.
And you go straight into the head for the posts to sit in, and or your hooks. Fish hook earrings can go inside some dolls' heads, your bigger heads. Now, whether it'll work in this one or not, I don't know.
other side. And I should say, I'm kind of trying to follow the plane of the ear so that the post doesn't, or the earring will be parallel to the ear. Okay.
Okay,
so,
here's the tricky part.
yeah. So now, there's a little bit of plastic, which actually makes it even harder. So now we just need to come in from the back here. And you want to kind of be down because, well, most hoop earrings and the like kind of want it to be
Down towards the doll's head or down
Towards
towards the
the
doll's
feet.
neck?
feet down towards the feet.
Okay.
And you don't want to come out
slow.
you don't want to come out the other side of the ear and come up with so. And you might have to go back and widen this hole here. I'm still using the small drill bit, and
Yeah, you don't want to come out the front because then you have double teeth and that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for it to come right to the hole on the other side and stop.
and then wherever the earring is, we'll go from there. Okay, we found the earring. Both holes are not correct yet. They still need to be fixed up. This one here, I can hook, and it comes out the back fine. But the hole, I can't find the hole that goes into the head. That needs to be drilled out again. And this one here is just the opposite. I can find the hole that goes into the head, but I can't connect up to the hole that comes out the back. So we're just going to go back and carefully redo them. And keep doing that until it finally fits through, because you want to be careful not to be drilling back through. And you can also drill these from the inside also a little bit. So that's what we're going to do here.
I don't have earrings made for her yet, but as you can see, we have the wire in. And then on the other side, he's going to show you the post. Turn it around.
I don't know how this earring's supposed to go.
Turn the face this way.
I don't know what the face. Oh, okay. The doll's face.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
trying
can
to move
see
the
it.
earring.
Okay, and then we're going to show you the hoop. Okay, and there she is in her hoop. Turn her face this way. And she can wear hoop, wires, or post. Okay, here she is with her new dress, her stockings, her new shoes, and her cute little, they're not half moon, they're like quarter moon earrings. I like them. Thank you for watching the Dolls Rescue channel. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.